thought foolishness and fuckery week after week.
Exactly. So, it's Heckard. She's a pretty woman because she kind of look like, she kind of looks like Nicki Minaj in a sense some days. But if y'all know that she's been playing the thought all along, like she been playing the boyfriend still in thought all along. Y'all know she was, what's her name? I forgot her name already, but she was on the game playing the thirsty thought. She was in Keisha Cole's video Trust and Believe from Keisha Flop album from last a couple of years ago. She was playing the boyfriend still in thought in that video. Go down your history books, people. Learn your history. So LHHATL has been the thought all these years, but now she's just doing it professionally on a different level. But she's not doing it on a good level though, because she's on some, be for real, people. Just look at the people she's been messing with. They're like D-list people. Even Nelly hasn't had a hit since Just a Dream back in 2010. So let's just keep it 100% honest.
Yeah, like I said, she's thirsty, just wants some attention. So she's trying to work her way up. So
a thought gotta do what a thought gotta do, I guess. But speaking of that, Nelly. Now we've been talking about Nelly for the past few weeks too, because first, Nelly and Ashanti, then Nelly and LHHATL, and then Nelly messing with Miss Jackson, Floyd Mayweather's ex-fiance, that he got mad at because she killed the twins. So now Nelly's back in the headlines again for messing with another man's girl. So this time was NFL player Greg Hardy, who's a Carolina Panthers defensive, and he was set to earn $13.1 million next season, but he was arrested on charges of threatening and assaulting his 24-year-old girlfriend Nicole Holder, who says she was thrown onto a couch covered in firearms. Does this sound like another game of Truth or what? Like, this just...
Very much so.
What is going on? Is there a new rule in the game
where
we got...
Columbus Short, his ass got let go from scandal. His ass said that's a way to capitalize on something, because these men are just doing it, honey.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yes, is this a new thing we gotta do? Throw people on couch?
And over Nelly?
Yes, exactly. But anyway, so according to the complaint obtained by the Charlotte Observer, Greg was angry with her because of a short-lived relationship with Nelly, who is part owner of the Charlotte Bobcats, who is going back to New Orleans next season anyway. So, the Charlotte Bobcats are about to be bye-bye anyways. She stated in the court documents that she and Hardy had been trying to work things out, and that she and Hardy were in bed together early Tuesday morning when Hardy just snapped. And on Thursday, after a judge dismissed the request of a temporary restraining order against Hardy because the accuser failed to appear at a civil hearing in Charlotte, another judge who had presided over Hardy's bond hearing on Wednesday amended the terms of the bond, and he must now surrender all of his weapons and firearms. And according to the judge, both Hardy and Holder were intoxicated at the time of the incident. So, they were both going off the juice anyways. So here's my thing. Are we really playing the game of Truth over Nelly nowadays, people? So it's just, people got their whole priorities all messed up. It's
that's what I said, and it clearly states a short-lived romance.
Yeah, that means.
So that's what, about a month, 2 months, 3 months tops.
Yeah, even if it was I wouldn't even know if it was a romance. Maybe just a quick hit it and quit it real quick type of thing, or two then boot it.
Come on, you're gonna waste your career and get charges all over nothing? Who ain't had a hit in years?
Yeah, even
come on,
y'all. They selling apple bottoms at Conway, so let's just keep it 100% funky. And Vocals have been out since 2003. Nelly, before Just a Dream was a minor hit in 2010, he hadn't had a hit since the Nellyville album. Oh no, I'll take that back. Because that song came out 10 years ago, My Place with Jaheim. That was his last hit single before Just a Dream in 2010. So, Nelly is like the Ludacris of rapping. I'm pretty sure Nelly got that bootleg community college in St. Louis and stuff like that ICDC looking college. So, people, get your priorities straight. Stop thoughting over these.
The last hit single really was It's Getting Hot in Here.
Exactly. And I was in middle school at the time. Get y'all priorities straight, thoughts. Get y'all priorities together. But anyway, so that's that whole situation right there. So we shall see how this whole situation plays out too, because it's a lot of foolery going around, people. But Now talking about Rihanna, I love me some Rihanna. She
ought to be ashamed her old ass messing with that little girl.
Now, Rihanna hasn't been on Instagram in about a few weeks, but of course I always forgot, being that the bad guy Riri isn't on Instagram, there is always Twitter. So Twitter is not a safe place anymore, people, too, because Rihanna's not on Instagram, but she does find her way back on Twitter. So on Twitter, there was this girl who had a nice little prom outfit together, and y'all know it's prom season, so it's about that time when all the ratchet behavior starts to populate, where all the outfits that look a damn mess are starting to come out. So y'all know we're gonna be talking about that real soon. I'm gonna have my little stories up on the Doc Reports tune about that too, so y'all be looking out for it. But on the 16-year-old fan, whose name is Alexis Carter, she crafted a jumpsuit that was nearly identical to the green version of a jumpsuit that Rihanna had with the bat wings at the 2010 Echo Awards. This was right after the beatdown back in the day when the Rated R album was out. So she posted the photos on Instagram with hopes that Rihanna would see them. So she told a Fox affiliate in Baltimore that, I was like, oh my God, I love this outfit. I want to go with this outfit. Let me go show my mom. And I was like, Mom, I want to wear this. It's cool. I love it. Oh my God. But unfortunately, the excitement stopped there, because as soon as the photos hit the internet, everyone started making the whole picture a viral sensation with the hashtag #PromThat. And then Rihanna, when she gets hold of something, she goes in for it, people. So she went on on Twitter, being that she don't have the Instagram anymore, and she posted a side-by-side shot of her outfit and Alexis with the caption IG on her photo, and then real life on Alexis' photo with the sad face. Then she posted another side-by-side photo, but this time with Alexis in the dress on the left and with the Wu-Tang logo on the right.
Yeah, I'm just like, as busy as you are a working, a true working artist. As busy as you don't have anything else to do besides mess with that little girl. Come on,
yeah.
You were too old for that.
Yeah, so it was funny, but it was sad too, because this is a little girl, even me at an age, I'm 24.
And she was like a really big fan of her.
Yeah, so that's the thing. And now she feels some kind of way because she's, Alexis Carter, she said, I was offended. Why throw shade on it when you had the exact same thing? The poses was different, but the outfit wasn't. Then she also added, she don't love her fans like she says she does. So, and then the fan has since changed her background photo to one of Chris Brown on her Twitter. But,
I guess for me, it's like this. With cyberbullying and all the things that go on with cyberbullying nowadays, and when kids, taking their life over, and I don't think Alexis Carter would have taken her life over something as minute as this. But we see it all the time, in the news, in the media all the time with, kids, taking their lives, because of cyberbullying and things like that, and, kids having self-esteem problems.
Yeah.
This is something that you would do.
Exactly. So it was, it was sad because even me, like I said, I'm 24. Even I know my limit now. I don't talk about little kids anymore unless, you got to be talked about. But I don't be talking about little kids and their business on Instagram and stuff like that anymore. It's kind of like once you surpass like high school and college level, you don't got time to talk about little kids. So,
like you're in your mid-20s,
yeah,
messing with a 16-year-old girl.
Yeah. So Alexis, I want to do we should do an interview with her. We're going to try to do an interview with Alexis to get your feelings on this whole situation. So I'm going to reach out to your people out there in Baltimore. It's a hop, skip, and a jump away from VA. So we're going to, I want to hear your side of the story on this whole matter, Alexis. We on your side this time, girl. So, we shall see how that happens. But moving on, people, the BET Awards are going down on June something. Sometimes the EBT Awards slip my mind a lot of the time, but it's going down on June 30th or something rather like that, whatever. But a lot of the top nominees are Jay-Z and Beyonce, leading the nominations with 4 nominations each. Beyonce is nominated for Best Female R&B Pop Artist, as well as Best Collaboration for Drunken Love with Jay, and then Video of the Year for Partition and Drunken Love, while Jay is up against Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Drake, and Future for Best Hip Hop Artist. And
I'm sorry to cut you off. It airs June 29th at 8 p.m. gas.
Oh, okay, so June 29th. So we'll be watching it because y'all know BET. Sometimes I don't even watch BET like that anymore, people. So y'all know sometimes my memory of BET stuff actually slipped my mind, but I'm gonna be watching for that night, people. But other people who was nominated on the list for Best Female Hip Hop Artist was Nicki Minaj, Iggy Azalea, Angel Hayes, and I'm trying to figure out how the hell did Eve get nominated and Charlie Baltimore. Charlie Baltimore haven't even released the album since she was on Murder Inc.
You know what?
I'm still trying to figure out how Charlie Baltimore was nominated for a Grammy back in the day, and she didn't even release an album. Well, she did that joint though, Feel It, that sample the Jackson 5 song. Now that joint was hot back in the day, when she, back when we thought Charlie was tucking, when they used to call her Chuck. So I used to think Charlie Baltimore was a man, shout out to Philly and stuff. But I used to think she was a man because I thought she was tucking and stuff because she had the mean mug on her face. She was like she wasn't happy in the face and stuff like that. But she's a very pretty woman. She has some pretty daughters too. So, we shall see how that whole...
Charlie Baltimore and Eve.
Yes.
You know what? This must be the Struggle BET Award.
Exactly. For all that, you should have nominated Missy Elliott and Trina again. But anyways,
you know that.
But and then also Drake and Pharrell and Chris Brown had 3 nominations each, while August Alsina also snagged nods in the Best Male R&B category as well as Best Collaboration for his song I Love This and Best New Artist as well. So y'all know we're gonna be doing the special with that show before the awards pop off. So y'all be tuning into FNL Radio. We're gonna have all your details on what to expect on the show and everything like that. So we got y'all covered. Y'all know how we do. But speaking of the TV rundown real quick now, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta came on this week. And Love and Hip Hop Atlanta was, it was very special, as always. And sadly, I forgot what already happened already because it wasn't that interesting to me.
Yeah, it didn't really give me, what I was looking for. It didn't give me too much life. What I do remember, let's see, Mama D met with Scrappy. Oh, Bambi is pregnant.
And Mama D keep calling Bambi
happy
the
about
Bambi.
that because she's looking for a new heir to the throne, and so wants to take over the palace.
Yeah.
So she had a list of things that she wanted to go over with Scrappy about the Bambi.
Yeah, the Bambi, exactly.
And to make sure the Bambi, was taking the pregnancy seriously and doing things that she's supposed to do to prepare for the baby. Kirk, did, swab Little Carter. And it turns out that Little Carter is Kirk. And so him and Benzino went to a restaurant to
celebrate the occasion.
Open up the what am I trying to say, the test results. They had the waitress from Hooters to open up the test results. So he comes home and he talks to Rashida. Rashida is trying to get back in the studio and get things popping again. So Kirk feels like they need a nanny and not Rashida's mom to take care of Little Carter. So it shows next preview the waitress from Hooters will be taking care of Little Carter. So that is very interesting. What else happened? Mimi met with Stevie J. And I guess that meeting didn't go very well. She stormed out of the restaurant or whatever, and the cigar bar. She stormed out. Stevie J obviously made her mad. It seems like they're competing and going back and forth. Apparently, she moved and didn't tell him anything about her moving.
Yeah.
And he has concerns for little Eva. And so she states that she just had to send Eva over to Stevie J's house, and she comes up home talking about the castle. So she did some things for herself. I'm telling you, for someone who did not want to be a porn star, she sure is cashing in on the check. She got a new car, she got a new house. So, to each his own. So that's, pretty much the rundown. Wasn't all that interesting, but we'll keep tuning in and we'll see what happens, guys.
Yes, people. So we only got 20 seconds, people. We've been giving you all the news that we can't even get down to the rest of the TV rundown. But next week, for the TV rundown, we are going to be talking about some of these other shows because Hollywood S has actually been kind of good. So we're going to talk about that. Also, some new shows that's going to be coming next season. And on Sunday night, people, don't forget the 2014 Billboard Music Awards comes on ABC.